Hi guys, welcome to Tuscany. We are in one of the most enchanting places in Italy, if not the world. So many people desire to come to Tuscany. We've been to Tuscany before, but not in this particular area. We're staying in this beautiful agriturismo, and as you can see from the background, the scenery is just enchanting. Beautiful sunshine, what a place to be. Folks, I'm just going to update you. We got soaking wet in Lisbon. In fact, a passing car drenched the ladies, and all of us got colds. So that took a chunk of our time away from the Algarve because we had to rest and recover. Anyway, we left Rome last night and we're here in Tuscany from today. Two updates. One, the America's Cup yacht that I wanted to go on, not available in Italy. I find that the closest one to Calgary, where we live, is in San Diego, California. And as far as the other potentially dangerous thing that I wanted to do, that was paragliding off the side of a cliff. I could have done it in the Algarve, but Jeanette prevailed against me because I had a cold and she said going up to that height would not be a good thing to do. So she was right. So I had to cancel that. And the closest one from us is all the way in the Dolomites up north. So I won't be doing that. So enjoy the rest of our videos from Tuscany, Italy. One special moment for me was visiting Andrea Bocelli's Theatre of Silence, which he built near his home in Lajatico. So we're here in Siena, which we visited in 2019 and loved it. So we made a special trip back. There's lots of people here. This is the Piazza del Campo, where the famous horse races take place. So we're sitting in the same restaurant that we enjoyed the last time we were here. Coffee is great. Really good. So, which is the famous plaza or piazza where they hold the annual Paolo, which is a race using horses. I believe there's 17 of them, where they ride them bareback. Each horse represents a district in this area, and the crowds throng this area, and the center part is where most of them stay. And they erect special stands along the sides where the restaurants are to witness the event, which takes place twice a year in July and August. The Piazza del Campo. Now in Montepulciano, beautiful hilltop city that we've desired to come to for a long time. And we're here just walking into the main piazza. Just looking for Jeanette. She's somewhere around. Wow, these buildings go back ages. Beautiful Tuscan landscape. This is Cassiano dei Bagni, all in Tuscany. I should have done this in Montepulciano when the roads were even narrower than this. I'm in the beautiful city of Florence today, which is or was the heart of the Renaissance through the great banking family, the Medicis, who produced actually three popes. So we're here in one of the plazas. At the back of me is the Fountain of Neptune, and I will show you the replica of the statue of David. The original is now in the museum, and we're going to try to find that later. The famous statue of David, but a replica. The last time we were here, 3 years ago, it was located on this side over here, where these other statues are. But I have no idea what they plan to do with this. Obviously, they're doing some maintenance on it, but we're going to try to see the original inside the museum. We're looking at the first house of Medici, the Medici family. They built this. And when they were overthrown, they escaped through a secret passage. And I believe I was told that you can see it here towards the right of the picture. And they escaped across the river to their palace on the other side. So this is a very important monument in Florence. Okay, we've just entered the plaza where the magnificent cathedral is. The first building straight ahead is actually the baptistry. In those days, you could not enter the Roman Catholic Church unless you were first baptized. So this is the baptistry, and behind it is the magnificent cathedral, as you can see. And look at the tower, and behind that, the world-famous dome that appears in almost every picture or video of Florence. Today I can't fly my drone here because it's not really permitted, and I can see why. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is it, guys. This is it. Magnificent. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All one can think of when one sees this is the Renaissance, started by the Medicis here in Florence. These are the hot springs in Valdorcia here in Tuscany, and we're looking at what they call the whale. All these are, the white stuff is all calcium deposits in the warm water here, from the warm sulfur water. We got the smell of sulfur as we entered the area. It is absolutely beautiful. This is just fabulous. Look at that. The Cathedral of Pisa, and on the left is the baptistry, as you were not allowed in those days to enter the church unless you were baptized. And on the right of the cathedral is the famous Tower of Pisa, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We were here before, we were about, or maybe 5 years ago, and the weather was much better, but today is good enough. We are here. That's the important thing, to show it to our family. Is renowned for its well-preserved Renaissance walls which surround the entire old city. This is going to give you an example of what I'm talking about. There you go in the distance. You can see how it curves around. And on top of the wall is an excellent footpath and bicycle path. And this place is very, very popular for strolling and bicycling around the entire city. It's absolutely incredible that this has been preserved for so many years in such great condition, as you can see. Stopped in this nice little shop. I'm gonna have some nice hot soup with some lovely bread. Look at that bread. Walk along. It's really beautiful. I never thought of stopping here for any length of time, but it would have been a place to stop and enjoy the ambience, walking around the city. Yeah, we just don't have the time today, but I don't know. Italy is so appealing. We may very well be back to this region because we just love it. This is our fourth visit to Italy anyway, so who's to say there wouldn't be a fifth? I just have to tell the owner that this is the best coffee I've had in Italy on this particular trip. I don't know if Jeanette agrees, but and I told the owner that he was very pleased. Here in Lucca. We spent 4 days at this wonderful 600-hectare vineyard. For our last evening here, we treated ourselves to a wonderful meal. Two of my courses had the famous black truffle, and that was a real delight. The main building which I just highlighted is 4 kilometers away from where we actually stayed, which was in this renovated 17th century old building. We found it to be very modern and comfortable. The next video will contain one surprise that I came across, but will portray a real contrast in Italy.